Hey there, hotties. Sorry this is in my car, but I wanted to make it a little bit more personal for you guys, and I didn't want you seeing people walking around in my cubicle area. So a couple of you are asking about the Ultimate Reset, which I'm currently doing. So I figured I'd put a video together so we have props and you can get my view on it. I'm in the second phase. Here's a cool book that you get, if you can see it, Ultimate Reset. It has all the recipes that you need for all the meals that they have. They have every single meal planned out for you. You have 3 phases that you go through. You have your reclaim phase, is what I just currently went through. You have your release phase, which is what I'm currently going through. And you have your restore phase. Now each phase has different supplements that you take. And I have some of those on hand. For all the phases, you take these 2 supplements. You have your Mineralize and your Oxygenize. You put both of these in a glass of water and you drink it. A glass of distilled water and you drink it. And it tastes like water. These have no flavor to them whatsoever. You also have a pill that you need to take, which I currently don't have. You actually have 2 sets of pills that you need to take. The Optimize, which I'm currently taking now, you take throughout the whole process. And at the end, now I'm going to forget what the name of it is, there's another one that you take, and that is to bring back, it's called Revitalize, and that's helped to restore the flora back into your system after doing the phase that I'm currently doing now, which includes the detox, which I also don't have because I just took it. And then you have the Alkalinize, which is the beautiful green one that you take throughout the whole program. You get this cool little case that holds all your supplements in it, and this cool little cheat sheet of when you need to take your supplements each day. You take them in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. You take it 30 minutes before you eat, and you have to wait at least 2 hours after you take it 30 minutes, you eat your breakfast, you have to wait 2 hours before you take your next supplements, and then you wait 30 minutes, and then you eat your lunch, and then you do the Alkalinize, is 2 hours after lunch, and you do your Alkalinize, and then you can only wait with that 30 minutes, and then you can have a snack. So for all of them, you have to wait 2 hours in between meals before you can take your next set of supplements. And the supplements you keep are Mineralize, Oxygenize, and Optimize throughout the whole program, and Alkalinize throughout the whole program. The second week you add in the detox, which is what I'm currently doing, and then the third week you take the detox out and you add in the Revitalize. So the detox cleans your system out, and then the Revitalize puts the good flora back into your system. Some of the effects that I'm getting from it right now. Last week was a really good week. I had a lot of food, and it's a lot of, in the first week what you're doing is you're slowly taking out dairy and slowly taking out meat. To tell you the truth, I really don't even know what I had last week that was dairy-wise. I don't think I had anything. I did have meat-wise. I had salmon and I had chicken. That was it. You have a whole bunch of different style foods that they choose, which I really love, because I still had Mexican, which I love, and I still had Chinese, which I love. There are some things in there that I'm not caring for. They want you to use a lot of soy product, not a lot, but they have a soy product that they want you to use called Temph. I'm not caring for Temph much at all. So what I've done is I've bought it, I've tried it, I've realized I don't like it, and now I'm trying to replace it with other things that I feel are probably the same, or something that I have on hand, because a big part of this program is being prepared. You have to be prepared. You have to prep all your foods for the week. It's awesome if you can. You need to be prepared on hand with all your fresh vegetables. So when I started this program, I pulled off of the Ultimate Reset website the shopping list. And you get to check off everything that you have. Of course, I didn't keep up with my checklist, but you get to check off everything that you need. So a lot of it is your dried goods and stuff like that, and your herbs and stuff like that, which you may already have in your pantry, which is good. But with the fresh vegetables, what I do weekly is I look and I make a list, and I write out exactly the fruit and vegetables I need that week, because you can't buy a fruit or vegetable at the beginning of the program and expect it to last till the end. So weekly, I go through, I look at all my different recipes that I need to eat that week, and I write down all the ingredients that I'm going to need to buy. If I know that I already have it in the pantry and stuff like that, I leave it off. That way I have fresh fruit and vegetables, and I'm not worrying at the last minute that something is going rotten because I decided to buy it early on the program. Another thing that I have to do is I'm doing my shopping on Saturday if I can do it on Saturday, and then on Sunday what I do is Saturday I buy and I wash everything and I prep everything that I can prep. If I just wash it, I clean it, I chop it into strips or whatever. It depends on, you can buy a lot of this stuff at the grocery store already chopped, already prepped for you, already washed. I'm not doing that. Like with the carrots, you have a lot of salads, and they say you can buy the finely shredded carrot, which is fine. You can do that. But I had a whole bunch of bagged carrots already. So what I'm doing is I'm actually grating them myself. So it's an extra step, but at least I know it's fresh that way, and it's not in a bag. It hasn't been preserved in any way. So I'm taking that extra step to make sure that I am keeping it 100% clean. Now you can do that, or you can choose to buy the convenience at the store. It's totally up to you. And so I do that on Saturday, and then on Sunday I prep everything for my meals. And some of the meals like I had this week, if you have been following me on my fitness page at Rock Your Fitness on Facebook, you've been seeing some of the meals that I've posted. You've seen some of the supplements that I've drank and stuff like that and what it looks like. Some of the meals are very, typical of what I'd eat. Eggs, toast, and steamed spinach. Not too fond of steamed spinach. Now, I did try it the first day. I didn't care for it much. I'd rather do like I replace that with like kale. I do a massaged kale with some salt, and I just love kale just plain. Anytime that you steam something and it gets limp and stuff like that, it just kind of grosses me out. So those are things that you can choose to opt out for. That same day I had salmon, asparagus, and baby potatoes. Awesome, right? No butter or anything like that. So it takes a little bit of getting used to because we have decided to cover up most of the raw flavors of the vegetables and stuff with butter or sour cream or whatever else that people put on their vegetables. Well, carrots, they put honey all over it even though they're sweet. So we've masked the flavor. So getting adjusted to it is not taking too long. It's just finding other things to use. Now, to flavor it, a big thing that the Reset is part of, and you actually drink it, and the Mineralize is Himalayan salt, Himalayan pink salt. So that's the one that they want you to use. You should not be using iodized salt, period, because it's got chemicals all throughout it. So you should be using like a sea salt or a rock salt, and this Himalayan salt, and that's what they're a form of, a rock salt. And the Himalaya salt has a lot of minerals in it. And then for that day, I had a salad for lunch. A microgreen salad, which I'm actually having today, so I can show you what it looks like. And I just chop all the stuff up myself. See? Very pretty. I usually put sunflower seeds on it also, but I totally forgot them and I'm quite bummed. And then you make your own salad dressings instead of buying the stuff from the store. And one of my favorites is this, it's a vinegar, a red wine vinegar and an oil based with agave is the sweetener in it, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I will stick with that for my salad dressing forever. I won't buy store-bought salad dressings, which is a bonus because then you don't have all those preservatives in it. You make it yourself, and it makes a huge container, and you just pour it out when you need it. So the convenience is great. So Sunday you have to spend your day prepping. You need to spend your day chopping the vegetables or even making, because like I work full-time. So I will try to cook as much stuff as I can on Sunday and kind of like prep it up and put it in these little containers like this. And I put them in the fridge and just stack them up for my days. So when I come in for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, my food's right there and it's good to go. If I know that I'm having something, because a lot of times what they'll do is you'll have something for dinner and the next day you'll have the same thing for lunch. So then I will not prep for that since I know I'm already having it for dinner, where you have a lot more time to prep stuff at home. So then I'll just prep a double batch. So I did pretty good. When you read the program, it says you can have a lot of emotional things going on in your body, and just getting adjusted, stuff like that. I adjusted quite well. I did have a funk day on my 4th day in, and I just kind of felt not here, zoned out, kind of like when you know you're getting a headache, but it just doesn't come. It just like hums in the back of your head. That's how I felt all day Monday, or all day, actually it was Thursday, my 4th day. And it was kind of a funky day, but when I woke up Friday, I was refreshed, I was good to go, no more headache, and I haven't had that since, which is awesome. And I also went this whole weekend being in DC and away from my home, and slept off of a very small amount of hours of sleep, and I never got that headache again during that time, which is awesome. So that was just was my transitioning phase, which is great. They do suggest that you start the program on a Wednesday, only for that reason of having your funk day. That way, your day that hits you, they say is going to be the 4th or the 5th day, or maybe both days, will be a Saturday and a Sunday. That way, if you have a crappy day, you're able to stay at home and you don't have the pressures of people at work bugging you and stuff like that. But I kind of work on my own at work, and I'm kind of independent, so I really didn't have that issue, and I wasn't too worried about it. But if you deal with people all day, the last thing you want to do is be in a crazy, funky mood. So, water. You need to drink water like crazy. Now, with the supplements, you drink a lot of water. With the Mineralize and the Oxygenize, you drink anywhere from 12 to 32 ounces of water with those supplements added. With the Alkalinize, you only add that into 2 to 4 ounces of water, and with now my Detox that I'm using, it's 12 ounces of water. But throughout the day, you need to drink like you have never drank before. You need to make sure that your body is staying hydrated. It's a big thing about doing this reset, is knowing that your body is going to be hydrated, because we have dehydrated our bodies for so long. You should never feel thirsty. You need to be ahead of the game. Anytime you sit down at your desk, anytime your water bottle's just there, you just need to drink it. Just even if it's one sip, you just need to drink it. Constantly fill it all day. When you eat, you are not to drink anything. So you take your supplements and your 12 to 32 ounces of water, and you wait your half an hour, and right before you're getting ready to eat, you chug another glass of water, so you're getting that down. You're not to eat or drink while you're eating, because it will actually dilute the acids in your stomach, and it won't be able to burn up what you're pulling in and push the chemicals out of your system. So you don't want to drink, so you don't dilute. Also, you cannot exercise. You can exercise, but you cannot vigorously exercise. You need to walk. You can do yoga. You can do Tai Chi is another great one. Tai Chi is actually awesome with this program, because a big part of this program is getting in tune with your breathing, getting in tune with just your body in general, and that's what Tai Chi does. It's a program that helps you just total focus on your body and on your movements and on your breaths and mentally. So that's what I have up till now, which is starting the second phase. I don't have much to tell you about that, but I can update you with that after. Now, the second phase that I'm in is, if I can find my paperwork. So phase 1 is your reclaim, and it says assessing for your body, assessing its inner chemistry and preparing for change. You slowly remove foods such as red meat and dairy, which are known to place stress on the digestive system, from your diet. Okay, so now I'm in phase 2. So the second week is phase 2, where you release the toxic compounds that are stored within your tissues, clogging your cells and blocking proper nutrient absorption.